So hey everybody, I've gotten a ton of questions because most of you know that I brew my own kombucha. So I thought I would just answer everybody at once and just make a how-to video kind of explaining the kombucha process. So I'm kind of moving backwards here. This is what I just got done brewing and I'm bottling. I poured my kombucha out. I left the SCOBY in, which I will show you in a minute. And then I mixed it with R.W. Knudson's Nature's Peak juice. I've done lots of different juices. I've done fruit. There's a lot of different things you can do. So you can taste it like this. It's amazing. It's already fermented quite a bit. So we're going to kind of move backwards from how you get to this point. So once you have it here, there's a lot of different options on how you bottle your kombucha. Because this is kombucha, but it's not fizzy like a soda pop or like something you would buy in the store. There's flip top caps, which are definitely the easiest way. And I have a tap on this, so it makes it way, way easier to bottle. So I'm going to bottle this up. Super, 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 super easy. And then you need to leave what's called headspace at the top so that it has room to expand. It will continue fermenting. It's really easy. All done. So if you had fruit in there, you would have to burp it a few times. And that's kind of for more advanced kombucha brewers. You can buy amber bottles, empty amber bottles, practically anywhere. Or order them online, Amazon, different places. And then you need a bottle capper. It's a little cheaper, but you're not going to be able to burp it. Again, you got to leave headspace. So if you do this, you're going to need a cap. You're going to need a bottler. And then you have a bottled, that's how they cap it. So that's how I bottle my kombucha. And then once it's bottled, I let it sit out at room temperature for like a day or two. And then I put it in the fridge to stop that fermentation process so it doesn't get too fizzy. So now let's kind of reverse on how we get to the bottling point. So this right here is, this is kombucha. This is 2 gallons. As you can see in here, these are SCOBYs. So this is the mother. And this is the live culture that has the prebiotics, probiotics, glutamic acid, lots of enzymes, lots of B vitamins that makes kombucha, you know, that life-giving juice. So I'll hold this up if you can see. So I have cheesecloth on the top because it has to be able to breathe. So that is a finished bottle of kombucha that I'm letting sit for 10 days before I would pour it into this jar. There's no SCOBY in this jar. I leave it in the main jar that it brews in, and then I bottle it. So we're backing up. So this is the one that I just emptied and poured into that thing with the tap that you saw. This has several mothers, several SCOBYs in them, as you can see. And if I can, scoop one out. Let me see. So this is a mother. Woo! They're fun. Smells like vinegar, so if you don't like vinegar, this is not a project for you. And they're slimy. So if you can see this, it will form to the shape of the container that you make it in. So I've been doing this for about 6 months or so. So I have lots of different shaped mothers in here. But you always want to make sure, you can see where I poured off the kombucha, but I left some liquid. I'll leave enough to cover the mothers that are in there. So if you look over here on the stove, how you start with kombucha, my tea's boiling. You can use green tea, black tea, orange pico, whatever you want. I like to go with the season. I've done mango and like a hibiscus, and I did a chai that was really good that I mixed with apple cider throughout the winter. I'm doing chai green right now. It's stash. So for the 2-gallon jar, I am 13 is my lucky number, so I just put 13 bags of tea in here. That's what I'm doing. This is hot. This is steeping. I will let this steep all day. So it's very, very, very strong. It just came to boiling. So it is going to steep all day. And then it needs to come to room temperature. So then what you do is once the tea is room temperature, you would pour it into your brewing container, which needs to be glass or a ceramic crock. You can buy kombucha crocks. And then you're going to add 1 cup of sugar per 1 gallon. And I just pour the really strong tea in. I fill it up with water to about there because the scobies will rise. They need room to grow. Add the sugar. This is 2 gallons. I got this at Walmart for $14. And then you just, once you get it all mixed up, and everything needs to be very sterile, so straight out of the dishwasher. Put your cheesecloth on it. It needs to stay in a place that's around, gosh, 72 to 75 degrees. You don't want it to get too cold or you're going to have mold start growing on your kombucha, and then you have to throw the whole batch out. So this is bottled, so this will sit out. So that's kind of the process of how you get there. Once my tea gets cooled off, I will show you some more. But right now I'm going to enjoy what I've brewed. And you don't have to mix it with juice. I just kind of like a little bit of the flavor. That's just me personally. But kombucha is an amazing drink that makes you feel so good. Gives you energy. It's great for weight loss. Great for detoxifying the body. Glutamic acid is awesome for that. Great for energy. My kids like it. It dates back thousands of years. So hope everybody has a great snow day and have fun. And then just call or PM or come in the store and ask me questions. Or if you need a SCOBY, let me know. Shout out to Jason Brame at iMac for my very first SCOBY that got all of this started. So thanks so much. Have a good day.